So coaches, hopefully you've gotten through this entire video and you know some really good drills and some really neat tips to help make your season a little bit better and go a little bit smoother and a little bit more fun for your players. We want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video and for taking the time to go through your printed materials. Let's have a short recap before we close. Remember, we went through some drills about hitting, fielding, throwing and catching, and base running. All are important parts of the game. Remember your fundamentals. Remember to teach your kids in a progressive way. Don't start out showing them how to, if you're showing them how to run the bases, don't start out with a full trip around the bases. Start out with that run to first where they run through the bag and stop. Start out with some dry swings against the fence or some dry swings just on their own where you can watch them and see what they're doing. Also remember, when you start your practice, don't just put your kids out in the field and let someone take 7 swings and then rotate them around. Make sure you set your drills up in stations. Split your team up and use some of the materials that we've given you. That's what we're here for. You've got a director at your local branch, give them a call. They've got resource materials. You can use the web, Google baseball drills. There are going to be plenty of drills in there for you as well. So just don't be afraid to ask. There's always materials and there's always resources for you at the YMCA. We want to make this as easy for you as possible. We want to make it as enjoyable for you as possible, and we want to allow you to have a good time and come back and see us for the next sport.
And John, I would add the other thing is, at the end of the day, the most important thing for the kids is that it's fun. It's going to be hot out there this summer. It's hot right here. We were hot out here today as well. Do some things to make it fun. Make sure the kids stay hydrated, drink plenty of water, have healthy snacks at the end. One activity you can do on a hot day that's a lot of fun for the kids at the end of practice or a special practice, have them hit water balloons from home plate. Get a little wet, get a little cool down at their practice. So think of ways to be creative. It's fine too to incorporate some games that have really nothing to do with baseball for a few minutes of every practice, just to get the kids moving and fun, particularly in those younger age groups. So your main motivation is fun, followed by skill development, and then teaching competitiveness when it's appropriate. We hope you've enjoyed the video. Have a great season.